make sure you do something that you really enjoy doing. Make sure like the thing that you are making a living out of is something that you have a passion for, is something that you one day, after spending all the time on it, one day you'll tell yourself, I'm kind of proud of what I did. If you find something like that, I think it's kind of like going to turn everything for the better. At least that's what happened for me. Even in programming, right? Like, I kind of, obviously, like if you're just trying to get into programming to improve your financial status, that's totally good. I mean, there are stages that you have to go through, but eventually you kind of want to, in programming, there will be fields or topics that you feel like, oh, that's my calling. I'm better at doing this than doing that. Then you should kind of take any chance to steer your work opportunities towards this thing that you feel like you would be feel better doing. I think that happened for me too. Like, even looking back all the way to college, I had no idea what I wanted to do. And it's just like I kept making these tweaks to what I'm trying to do just by trying to get a bit closer to the eventual thing that I want to do, right? Like, I started thinking I was going to be a designer, but my college did not have a design major, so I had to settle for studio art. But then I went to this design and technology program for grad school. And in grad school, I discovered that I actually enjoy programming. And after I did programming for so long, I found that I want to do open source, I want to do JavaScript, I want to do a front-end framework. And eventually I find that I can actually make a really good front-end framework. Every step, I think, like, deep down in my heart, I kind of like, at a certain moment, if I feel like what I'm doing right now is not what I want, you know it, right? Like, if you, at any point of time, like, you're working and you feel like this is not really what I want, you really know it, like, when it happens. So if that happens, try to just like look for what is it that you really want and try to just steer your work towards that. I think it will be all for the better. And if there's no opportunity, like, I mean, this is kind of getting like into sort of like inspirational talk kind of stuff, but that's kind of the life lesson I've had so far, and it worked for me. I don't know if it will apply to everybody, but that's kind of what I feel is helped me get to where I am today. Yeah.